Hey guys, what's up? It's Sean, Autotopia LA. And as always, we're doing something unique and cool and interesting around here. Today is a totally different one for us. Obviously, we're typically dealing with cars. Every once in a while, we do motorcycles. This will be the first ever episode where we're driving an autocycle. What's an autocycle? It's a three-wheeler. It's by a company called Vanderhall out of Utah. The version that we have today is called the Vanderhall Venice. And because I don't look right in a convertible, like I'm just not a convertible kind of guy, I needed a girl that knows how to go fast and look really good doing it. So I've brought in my friend Paulina Michaels from Fast Girls TV. See how fast she is? I can't even keep up with her over here, right?
You can't even catch me here, you guys. So we are excited to go for a ride in the
Is it a ride or a drive?
No, it's a ride.
It's a ride.
Because I'm riding.
I mean, you're kind of driving it. So we're gonna drive the Vanderhall Venice autocycle.
Yep.
Paulina's pretty convinced she's gonna get to drive.
Oh yeah, totally.
Nah, I'll let her drive
I'm
it.
gonna be the first one to drive because it's. Oh, come on.
Yeah, no, she's gonna go throw down. She's gonna show you guys the donuts she can
screaming,
pull.
he'll be so scared, you know, especially on the turns because he loves pushing on the turns.
This is gonna be fun, you guys. You ready to go for a ride with us? Because here we go.
Let's do it.
All right, you guys, so here we go for a little cruise in the Vanderhall Venice.
Yeah. Well, first, I don't know where we're going, so if I look confused, that's not because I don't know how to drive.
It's because she's blonde.
And you're bold. Great team. Blonde and bold. B&B.
They work well together.
Woohoo! So, horsepower-wise, we have 180. Am I right?
We do.
Woo!
Here, you guys, you hear the wastegate? That's because this is a 1.4 Ecotec turbocharged motor. It comes from GM. GM does the motor on this car, the trans on it, and a handful of other components. Otherwise, it's all proprietary to the Vanderhall company, which actually I think has a cool background story because, you know, Steve, the owner of the company, he's a 911 guy. He's a total Porsche guy his whole life. And he's a big dude, he's 6'6", so he made this car specifically for a guy his size or even bigger. The idea is to bring about the feel of the roadsters of the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
Which it definitely has that feel, right?
Yeah,
like it's we've both driven it very little, so having only one wheel back there so far hasn't felt weird to me at all. Like I've turned mildly a couple times in.
Mildly, right. It's a front wheeler, which is rare for the three-wheeler cars, correct?
Yeah, most of those are rear-wheel drive. This car is a front-wheel drive car.
But it has
The other spec that I thought was interesting on it is typically with a car, you know, you're shooting for 50-50 weight balance front and rear. This car, they specifically actually went for 70-30 to create more stability, more weight up front, being that it's a front-wheel drive car. The things I think that are really cool so far about this is I love that it's an all-aluminum chassis and it's a monocoque chassis, so they do incorporate a lot of the side rails are part of the chassis.
So where are we going next?
We're just driving. Because I'm having so much fun with Paulina driving. you guys. It's not a manual. It's a true automatic. But what he did was he put a bump shifter, which is an option on this car. It's not standard, which actually I think it's cool. They did a bunch of options, but the bump shifter's one, which is sitting on the driver rail, and the pattern is like a sequential.
It is very easy to drive, and it's pretty cool, especially if you're more into classic cars. This one definitely has the look, and I think the feel as well.
Yeah, it feels very roadsterish.
Yeah.
It feels very old roadster. The suspension on this thing's cool. It's got Fox shocks. It's all Fox coilovers on it. The front suspension is push rod suspension, kind of like I guess like a cantilever type. Rear, obviously, you got a single-sided swing arm. Because it is motorcycle technology fused with car technology.
You have heated seats even, and you have Bluetooth that you can totally use and, just put on some real nice jazz.
Yeah.
I think that's the right feel for that car,
So they call it, I just had to look up the technology, they call it a tab and slot chassis, and the front grille is the same. The front grille has no welds in it, although it's multiple pieces come together, slotted, which I find really interesting. And on a car like this, you're trying to keep the weight down. It's not a big power car. It's a 180 horsepower car.
Yeah.
The weight of this thing with fluids is only 1450. This thing actually has a stereo, but it doesn't have a stereo head unit, so everything's got to be phone or some sort of Bluetooth device.
Which is pretty cool though.
But this thing, last night, we were driving it around, we synced it up with Paulina's phone, and she was blasting
Whitney Houston
for
you
me.
guys. I have no idea where we're going.
The gauges, you guys will notice, looks, obviously they're modern gauges, but they look very, very old school. Again, reminiscent of 50s and 60s style gauges.
Yep.
Except these are actually digital gauges. They're not analog gauges.
They look pretty amazing.
Which is cool. They look analog, but they're digital technology, so they're going to be more accurate.
And the wheel itself is absolutely
The wood steering
stunning.
wheel is awesome. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
And I do like that we have roll bars behind us that go higher up than our head. So God forbid, should we roll the car, we do have actual protection back here. Sometime soon we're going to have to do a driver swap. I want to drive.
Sounds pretty awesome, you guys.
And I love that you guys will see the side exit exhaust. Again, old roadster style. And I like it for a tone because you have your exhaust is right here next to our ear. So the car sounds a lot louder when you're in it than it actually is.
And of course the reaction, guys, it's very interesting to see how people react to this car. You can totally tell everybody really likes it. We just were waved at from the
How do you know they're not just checking me out?
Well, because they're totally checking me out.
Okay, turn right and then pull over so I can drive.
Make a U-turn. Make a donut. Gonna make a
This is it
donut.
right here. This would be a tough one to do donuts in.
Yeah. Well,
Since
unless
it's
you.
front wheel drive,
But be careful on the turns. Please. You do scare me when you turn harsh. 'Cause this thing is awful. I'm serious. I'm serious.
All right, let's see what this bad boy does. I like it. It actually feels stable.
I almost feel like I wanted to have one of those, things that you wear in the desert because the wind can be really harsh on your face.
It is definitely breezy.
On the freeway.
It's a wide open cockpit space, obviously. You got no doors.
Yeah.
It's fun though. I think this thing's a blast.
I think it's really
I think
cool.
it'd be fun to take out to the canyons and go for a little fun.
Yeah. And also I think it's really great to have one of those by the beach. Technically it's a motorcycle, but a great thing to know, you don't have to have a motorcycle license to drive one of these, and you don't have to wear a helmet. So
Which is cool that they actually got an exemption that you don't have to wear a helmet.
I agree. That was me being like,
Were you singing?
no, I was scared.
Were you scared? Did I scare you? Gotta admit though, you guys, this thing actually has some decent pickup to it. It's not, like the stuff I'm used to, but it goes. Listen to this thing. It's fun. You know what I mean? It's like,
I also like the sound of it. If the car is fast, but it doesn't sound good,
yeah, this thing has
not worth having.
This thing has a pretty cool tone to it, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
that's something.
And it's surprisingly, I gotta admit, it's very stable. I think this thing's a blast. All right, you guys, well, that is it for the Vanderhall Venice.
Too sad. Too bad. I want to keep it.
Well,
It's
actually, we
that
get
cool.
it for a few more days.
Yeah. What are we gonna do? Canyons, maybe?
Super fun car, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I totally love it, from the way it looks, to the way it sounds, to the way it feels. Just everything about this autocycle is auto-freaking amazing.
I think for me, I mean, we haven't gone to the canyon yet, so I'd be curious to see how it drives in the canyon. But so far, I think this would be the perfect car like to have at your beach house.
Absolutely.
You know, you want to go putt around the beach area.
Yeah.
This thing would just be perfect for that setting. Freeway is a little, I mean, it's stable on the freeway. We drove it, I had it at 90 miles an hour on the freeway last night, and it was totally stable, but you are in a wide open cockpit.
Yeah.
So it is a little, for some people, it can be a little scary.
A little too windy, not scary. But I think that's why the car is called Venice, you guys, because
It's a perfect beach cruiser.
exactly
Yeah.
my point.
Yeah, you're getting the theme here, the beach theme. Anyways, you guys, that's it for the Vanderhall Venice. I hope you had a good time in this episode. Obviously fun having Paulina with me on this again. If you guys haven't started following her yet, I highly recommend either going to Paulina Michaels or Fast Girls TV, or better yet, follow both of them.
Thank you guys, and then the channel will be launched soon for the Fast Girls TV YouTube channel. So I'm super excited about it.
Yeah, awesome. So as always, you guys, thanks for hanging. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the growth of the channel. You guys are amazing. And that's about it. So I will see you in the next episode. Later.